Hey, I'm John Cannell, and today on Preppy Kitchen, we're making that Dalgona candy from Squid Game. Let's get started. If you watch Squid Game like I have, you know this candy is not easy to release, so I'll be trying that at the end of the video. We'll see how I do. But it's also a little tricky to make. It's deceptively simple. You just need 2 ingredients, and you're using a ladle and like a little chopstick to stir it together. But if you don't do every step right, it turns out very wrong. Shh, no one saw that. Didn't happen. Oh, it broke too. Anyways, so you can make this at home with things you have. Parchment paper. I have a measuring cup that has a flat bottom. It's nice because it's metal, so it'll cool down really quick. Little baking spray, or you could use oil too. We just want to lightly lubricate it so it doesn't stick. And now we're gonna get started. Be calm, don't panic, and have everything just ready. I want less than half of a quarter of a teaspoon of baking soda. It's a pinch, so think of it like a 1/16 of a teaspoon. Very little is all you need. I'm adding 2 generous tablespoons, they're a little bit mounded, of sugar right into my ladle. My chopstick ready. And I also, let me tell you, cleanup is not fun on this. So you want to have like some hot water ready because you want to plunge your ladle in as soon as you're done so the sugar doesn't stick. Otherwise, you're going to be at the sink crying tears. Set it to like medium-low, medium. Stir, stir, stir. Just be careful not to burn your fingers because it's like right over a flame. The sugar is going to melt really quickly. It only takes about 1 to 2 minutes. And you're making a caramel. It's a very simple, easy caramel. When you add the baking soda in, it'll have a chemical reaction and create millions of little air bubbles that make it nice to crunch into. You're gonna see your sugar start clumping up because it'll melt on the bottom and you're mixing in those granules. So just keep stirring so it gets like evenly melted and not burnt. You don't want it to be burnt. I normally don't watch shows like Squid Game. It's like a lot. But we binged it in like 2 or 3 days because it was so good. You can let me know in the comments if you totally got addicted to it too. And I cannot believe the ending. I'm not gonna give it away as a spoiler, but we can talk about it in the comments. So I was like, I didn't see it coming. All right, this is getting a little crunchy. You can see there's granules in here. I'll be making these cookies more than once because these candies, they're candies. They look like cookies though. It's coming together. It's looking like a lot of little rocks, but it'll just melt into one thing. And if a little gets flicked away, it's okay. It's just more to clean up later. These are usually sold by street vendors, and they have like a little crucible, just like you see in the series, when they do a flashback. This is our version of a little crucible, and the nice thing is, a ladle is just the right size to make 2 cookies. And the other thing is that you have to be so quick and ready once the sugar is done, because it can get too hot, it can get too cold, and it has to be just right to make them properly. Okay, this is just about there. You can see I've been removing the ladle away from the heat to stir and then bringing it back in. It's like making scrambled eggs. You can like take it off heat sometimes if you need to. Right now, I have my little pinch of baking soda. Add that right in. And stir, 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 stir. You really need to stir the baking soda in because it has to be uniform. It's just like scraping the bowl down on your stand mixer. So stir, stir, stir. It's a beautiful color, nice and aerated. Whew. Turn your burner off. Now you're gonna ladle this out, half for each of them. Try and get it to be kind of round. Oh boy, get out. All right, putting it right in the water. Now press down gently, and here's the deal. You have to really press evenly. If you press too hard on one side, the sugar will cool and you won't be able to press your shape into it. The shape is optional, but you're making this because of Squid Game, probably, so let's get it as close as possible. Let it sit there for just a second to cool down. The sugar is setting up. Then you slide it right off and you press the shape in. Ah, we did it. Although that got a little too cold. Don't tell anybody. Press down, let it cool set for just a second. I'm moving it and it's jiggling, but moving a little bit too much. So just give it a sec. Here. And press our triangle in. I made this triangle myself. It looks a little wonky, but it works. We're gonna do one more set because this got a little jagged. When you're working on a nice cold countertop, you're gonna be able to lift this up almost right away, just like that. So by the time you finish your second cookie, the first one, your first candy, the second one is ready to peel off. There we go. There we go. Let's try this one more time. I feel like I have like a little bit of anxiety because I know I have to cut this out, and I'll do two shapes. These guys are so easy, it's ridiculous, but the star and the umbrella are nearly impossible. Okay, think good thoughts, have a steady hand, press it down. Don't press it too thin or it will cool down completely and you can't get your shape in there. It worked. Because I want to challenge, we're gonna try and break the stars out. All right, it's time for a challenge. Let me know in the comments right now if you think I'll be able to get this shape free, and I'm gonna do the star, because that's the hardest one I have, or if it'll be a fail. By the way, everyone who had a triangle, look how easy this nonsense is. 1, 2, 3. Not fair. The umbrella was impossible. All right, so that's so easy. Let's try the star. So right now I'm just scoring the points. Okay, well that didn't work out. I'm gonna do one more. You all saw how easy the triangle was, though. That was like crazy. Oh, see? 1. In case you're wondering, this candy is full of millions of air bubbles. So it is this incredibly brittle. Okay, I failed. I will not. Okay, I hope you get a chance to make this recipe. Check out my candy playlist, and I'll see you in the next video.